I think it's time I introduce you to the twins, who are in a perverse way related to the most dangerous contract killers you've ever met. That's right, the Gerruh. Like the Gerruh, they are twins, and like the Gerruh, they were created in a test tube experiment that went horribly wrong. They are the original test tube freaks on Planet 10, who live alongside the critters and other misfits created by the pureblood humans on Earth. But unlike their cousins, the Gerruh, they are not killers. They are grade A hustlers and deal makers. They are also extremely disgusting. But to find out more, you need to read the series. And here's a taste. And by the way, let me say that this section here is actually the Gerruh talking, and they're talking about the twins. So it's kind of interesting take. I suppose the question is what to do. I suppose the question is what to do, brother. This is rather unique even for us. So we both agree that this is something new. Indeed it is, and it is not something good. So perhaps we should consider a new approach apart from our usual. After all, if this is indeed new territory we are navigating, and we are agreed that it is, then we will require a new set of tools to deal with the situation. We cannot unravel a new dilemma with an old, I believe I understand you quite well, brother. So then what will be this new approach? The sun had been absent from the Denver sky for several hours, which meant the encroaching darkness was kept at bay only with the help of a sputtering artificial lighting system that struggled to cover the expanse of the nearly empty mall parking lot which the Gerruh had chosen as their meeting place for the evening. Their smooth, dark Camaro hummed contentedly, like a stroked cat, as the two sat inside discussing what was needed to adjust the entire course of their lives. I think it may be time for us to visit the twins. It wasn't often that either of the Gerruh could catch the other off guard, but the alarmed reaction on the brother's face as he turned to face his twin indicated that, without a doubt, this was one of those times. And why would we do that? What possible reason could we have to do that? You sound irritated, brother. Brother's eyes, black as a shark's, crackled with an otherworldly heat. Yes, indeed I do. Because? Because of who they are, to us, to who they have always been. Brother blinked his long blue tongue across the upper row of his sharpened teeth, back and forth again. He did not return his brother's gaze. You think I would do something to cause us harm, to put us at risk? I do not think you would do this intentionally, but intentionally or no, the consequences of a bad decision are the same, and we will both pay the price. This, brother, is a bad decision you are contemplating. And you say this, as you say, because of who they have always been to us? I believe you understand my meaning, brother. I do, yes. But I believe you may have forgotten the full truth of who the twins are, of the full truth of who the twins are to us. Like you, they disgust me thoroughly. They are repugnant and they are foul. None of my time spent in their company has ever been voluntary. And yet, and yet they are the closest relatives we have, brother. Created from the same batch, albeit an earlier generation, but only one generation. We are separated by only one generation, and the batch that brought us into being was destroyed thoroughly following our creation. Of all the mutants created during that original grand experiment conducted by the purebloods that gave us form and life, we and the twins are the only ones to have been manufactured from the same batch. I believe this can be used as leverage. I am aware of all this, the experimental plant program, etc. I have not forgotten. But have you forgotten what we did to them during our last encounter? Brother shrugged, albeit brother shrugged slowly, as if the mere effort of raising his shoulders was too much. Some pain is easily forgotten. Easily? When there's something to be offered to ease that pain, yes. Which is inflicting an equal amount of pain on another. You're right to think that the twins have no real motivation to assist us in our revenge. In fact, they may have more motivation for the opposite, but an opportunity to cripple this deep cluck, who even as we speak is positioning himself as a leader of some mass rebellion against the purebloods. I believe is an opportunity that even the twins would not allow to go cold. And do you know why, brother? The twin leaned back slowly in his seat and stared straight ahead into the flickering darkness of the parking lot. The corner of his lip twisted into a partial grin. Because a mass rebellion would be bad for business. Precisely. And I'll leave that right there. And stay tuned. We have some more interesting characters coming up as we lead up to the book launch on July 21st for the Mayonnaise Murder Trilogy. Hope you enjoyed that reading, and I'll see you next time.